Yo, yo, yo. It's Marky Mark's Tarot. It's cold tonight. Damn it. I don't really complain about the cold, but it's cold tonight. Some people. Let me see. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Ooh. This guy's an idiot. Oh my god. Of course, why wouldn't he? I swear some people are really that delusional. Unreal. Unreal. Some of these people really are whack. Oh, hey guys! I'm just watching. I'm just went on Facebook and just saw a whole heap of dumbass shit. I laugh every day at stupid ass people. Barb, good evening. You love the color of the hoodie and hat? Yeah, it's nice. I haven't worn it in a long time. What's up, Goodman? How you doing, brother? No problem, man. All's good. Thanks, man. Yo, yo. Same shit, different day. All these crazy people online. The Bermuda Broadcasting Company says residents are advised to be cautious as a strong winter gale moves towards the island this weekend. Oh boy. Looks like I won't be going anywhere. Looks like I'll be home this weekend. Hey Matt, how you doing, bro? Yeah, it's a glitch apparently in the YouTube world. A lot of people tell me that you can't comment for like a minute because it's on subscribers mode, and that's why I put it to 1 minute. And a lot of people say that they come in here and then they can't even say anything for a minute, and they're subscribed. So YouTube has notified me by email that they are working on the problem. So it's nothing to do with you or me. It's just their glitch on their side. Thanks, bro. I look like Blue Clues today. You know Blue's Clues. How was dinner? Yeah, it was fire. I had I fried some fish up and homemade Bermuda potatoes, which were delicious. And I added some white rice with some soy sauce and some onions. It was the bomb.com. And then I had a brownie for dessert. It's like a big ass brownie, but I ate half of it. I actually didn't even eat half of it, but it's like a brownie with walnuts on top with some icing. So it's pretty good. I had about a few bites of it, and I said I don't want to have too much because I don't like eating all that stuff before like a couple hours before I go to sleep. I ate it at like 9. And I was like, I better not eat all of it. I just ate a little bit of it. Had some chips too, but the brownie looks good. Let me tell you. Now, let me show you. Hey, Fiona. See the brownie? Look. See how thick it is? And it's got like walnuts and nuts all over with icing. That's how much I ate of it. It's pretty big, so I ate like probably half of it, maybe. Not even. But it looks good. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. I love brownies too. Me and Joey, my friend Joey, we call each other brownie twins. I used to talk about making brownies all the time. Brownies are my favorite. I like all sorts of brownies: walnut brownies, peanut butter brownies, cookie brownies, chocolate chip cookie brownies, regular fudge brownies. I don't care. Caramel on them things. I don't care. I'll put anything on a brownie. It's all good. Brownies are the bomb. They used to call me Brownie Boy over this other channel. Yeah, I make cookie brownies. I even made it on my channel here. It's a video where I make cookie brownies. Where I make the dark chocolate brownie and the cookie brownie and I mix them together. So it's like a half and half. It's like a chocolate fest. You bouncing off the walls. But it's nice too. I try not to eat it too much, especially at nighttime. Like around this time, you don't want to eat brownies. That shit will be all up in your chest, you know. But I don't eat after like 9 because I go to bed like midnight, so it gives my body 3 hours to digest everything. When I used to smoke weed back in the day and get the munchies, I used to come home and eat a couple brownies and then go to sleep. And then I would wake up like almost choking on them damn brownies all in my esophagus. And then I was like, yeah, I gotta stop eating that shit before I go to sleep. Eating chocolate things before you go to bed is not good. I used to be like, oh, fucked up. I used to get high all the time. Oh, this year will make 9 years that I've been sober. I don't even like saying that. Sober. Yeah, it's been 9 years since I ain't smoked. No cigarettes, no alcohol, and no weed. Fresh apple cake. I'm sure it is. Enjoy it. I love apple cake. I love apple. I had apple turnover yesterday. I like apple turnovers. I like apple pie, apple cake, apple tarts, apple crumble tarts. I'd rather eat that than eat an actual apple. Well, she's not live. She hasn't been live in months. It's been at least 2 months since Marley's been live, I think. But she came in here. She's okay. She came in here like about 2 days ago and let everybody know she's okay. She's very busy. She's doing a lot of things, you know. Yeah. Yeah, she hasn't been live in a long time. It's been like at least a month and a bit since she's been live, I think. Yeah, she's okay. Yeah. Yeah, she's good. She's just very busy, bro. But she comes in here from time to time just to let us all know she's okay. I like you know, I wouldn't say I have a sweet tooth, but I mean, I like cake and things like that, but I'm not exactly like. Let me just. I have to text somebody real quick. Give me a second. Okay, cool. I just had to see. I don't get no notifications. When somebody texts me on Instagram, I get no notification. It's so annoying. So like I have to like check. So if anybody messages me on Instagram, I'm sorry, but it's just not giving me notifications. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but it's pissing me off. Like it does it all the time now. It's really freaking annoying. Like I'm so irritated, man. I don't know what it is with notifications, man. It's like really annoying. So annoying, man. Like if I don't check, then I wouldn't even be able to get back to anybody. And I don't know how it doesn't. Even like WhatsApp. Sometimes on my WhatsApp, I don't even get no notifications. It's fucking annoying. Hmm. Oh dang. Oh hey Tanya, I'm good. What happened? Oh man, that's fine. Hold on a second. I just gotta check something here. I did like uh anyway, I'll check that later. No notifications again. That's so annoying. Fuck man. Fiona, you said, Mark, I was watching your earlier live. That ex-girlfriend you were talking about sounds quite undesirable. What a wrecked person. Yep, pretty much. Yeah, it's a lot of crazy people, man. I went to go. I went to go. Okay, Barbie. Take care, sweetheart. Good night. Talk to you tomorrow. Sweet dreams. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I went to go. It was weird because I wasn't really gonna go to the store, and then I ended up going to the store, and then I ended up seeing my friend's, ex girlfriend, and her and I have always been cool. Her dad, rest in peace. He was the one who said a few things to me one time and made me laugh about women and stuff. and she came right over to me. I was getting a bowl of clam chowder, which was really good. And then she told me everything about him, and I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" I told my sister today because she knows who it is, and we were just shaking our heads, saying, "Yep, some things never change." So annoying. But nobody, some people don't change, you know. Just like my dad says to me when he was alive, my dad told me lots of times, "Mark, why are you worried about these people? They're never gonna change. No one's gonna change." And I used to say, "Fuck, man," but I have hope people will, like, you know. I changed my life. Like, why can't fucking people change theirs? And that's why that saying is out there. No one's ever, some people never change. They're always gonna be idiots the rest of their whole life. But whatever, you know. They do whatever they want. I don't give a shit. Fuck these people. But yeah. I believe it's a bit of both, to be honest. Yeah. I think it was both, to be honest, Fiona. I think it's a bit of karma and a bit of what, what happened to him is karma, and what happened to him is his own fault, like his own. He puts everything out there, you know. He puts. He's a thief. I watched him, steal things plenty of times. He got me in trouble because I was like next to him when he did it, and I told him not to do it many a times, and he still did it. Then, unfortunately, I told the whole story on that live about what happened. But just like I told his ex girlfriend today, I said that guy always got me in trouble with him, man. He was so stupid. You know, guy's a fucking idiot. Some people are, like I said, some people never change. Oh well, not my problem. People do want to do to themselves what they do to themselves. That's why I'm glad my circle of friends is very small. Like I have another friend of mine, and I told him, look, do this. I'll give you a whole year to sort your shit out, and he still didn't sort his shit out. And that's why he avoids speaking to me right now because he knows he's an idiot. Like I gave you a whole year to sort your shit out, and here we are coming to the date of the time frame I gave you, and you still fucked up. It is a fucking joke, you know. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you people? Don't you want to change your life and stop being a fucking loser and stop doing dumbass shit? I don't know how people can live like paycheck to paycheck and day to day. Like, I can't live that way, man. I can't live like knowing that I ain't got nothing. I've been given a chance to do things. I just can't do that. I live so comfortable now, knowing that I'm okay, like, and knowing that God's got my back, and I just got to put in the work. And I keep putting in the work every day, you know? And people just like keep doing dumbass shit all the time. I don't understand people, man. You just keep doing dumb things. Exactly, Tanya. You did what you had to do. Like I said, that's her choice. She's gonna live with it. Hello, Lioness Kitty. Meow. How you doing? Thanks for being a new sub. I appreciate it. Well, like I said in the live yesterday, I mean earlier, Fiona, you are who you hang around. So if you hang around bad people, you're gonna get a bad name. You know. Yes, Matt. My circle is massive here. You know, I have a lot of good friends, and I give thanks for meeting everybody on here. You know, I have a lot of good people on here. Some people on here are better friends to me than real life. Do, do, do. Mm. You're not real. You're a bot. Are you a bot? I see. I see you have a channel, Lioness Kitty. Cool. I just subscribed to your channel. So thank you for subscribing to mine. I appreciate it. I see you're also a reader. That's cool. I see your channel. I think I've seen your name somewhere as well throughout I think somebody shared your video or shared your channel the other day. I think it was Goodman that shared you, and I saw you. I think it was him. Yeah. I just subbed to your channel, yeah. So thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I thought so. I thought I saw you on there. Yeah. That's cool. See, it's so nice that people always Goodman's a good brother, man. He's a good man. That's why his name is Goodman. He always shares my channel, man. He's a good guy. We all got good people in here, man. What's up, brother Dan? No, it's a tarot channel, Matt. It's not about cats. Yeah, it was good. I'm just here shooting the shit with everybody. Just let me. I'm gonna text my nephew real quick. He's just texting me. Okay. I know you say you were gonna try that, so that's cool. Everywhere I go, they find me. Da-da-da-da. Kitty, thank you so much. I guess I can call you. I'll call you Lioness Kitty. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. And you said, what good things coming your way? Well, there should be a lot of good things coming your way. 3 meals a day, air to breathe, having all your limbs, being healthy. These are all good things coming your way. I love when everybody asks me that question. What's coming my way? Snow, rain, wind, paying for bills. But you said good things. So yeah, bills are not good. Yeah, I know who that is. Yeah. So I already got all of that, Mark. Hold on a second. My nephew's texting me. My pain in the ass little nephew. Let me see here. Let me see something. I have to screenshot and give my nephew something. Just give me a second. Give me 1 second. Always gotta be a pain in the ass in my life. Yeah, Fiona, I know the lady who passed away from Home Alone. Yeah, she looks terrible, man. The latest picture of her was really bad. Wow. She looked really bad, her last picture. I don't know if she had something wrong with her or something like that, or she had some type of disease. All right, my nephew just asked me if I can take him tomorrow morning to his volleyball practice if it's raining. Your intro on your live today was dedicated to her sudden illness. They said, I thought so. Because she did a commercial not too long ago with like Kevin Hart. And that was like last year, and she still looked pretty good. And then all of a sudden, like the last picture I saw of her, she had all these wrinkled up and she was all like, she looked terrible. I was like, oh, damn. I felt bad for her. She's a good actor. She's a good actor, that's for sure. All right, let's see what good things are coming to Lioness Kitty. Yeah, Shit's Creek. All right, so you got the King of Swords, the Hermit, full reversed, Five of Swords. So what I would say is the good things that are coming your way is a good man that can help you. So if you're married or you have, someone in your life, a man that's very active and determined and experienced, and someone who like is very good at what they do and has a good job, could be your boss, and it could be like a father or brother, spouse. Like I said, it could be anybody. It could be like a good man in your life that helps you. Single as a Pringle, join the club. This man can like be someone who helps you a lot, and someone you look forward you look as a mentor or somebody. The King of Swords is like a good male figure that's in your life, like the only decent male figure you have in your life, and this person could be helping you in a good way. So if it isn't happening now, you can depend on this person in a good way coming up. Then I got the Hermit card here, so that could mean like you just like wanting to be um in solitude, and you just want to just be away from people, withdraw from being in public places, and using your discernment and just staying home and minding your own business, using caution in everything that you do, but also getting more knowledge on what you want. You know, the more knowledge you have, and the more knowledge you have while you're home doing research and things like that, you become the hermit. Hey Sophie, how you doing? So you've been waiting 46 years for this boss daddy man. Yeah. Well, he might show up. I mean, it doesn't say like, it doesn't say like, this not a love reading. It just says, well, good things are coming to you, right? So at the end of the day, this good man could be coming your way, right? Now, the full reverse tells me that you might be shy, or you might ignore some opportunities that come your way. If you think it's a bad decision to make a choice about something, or you feel hesitant, or you feel indecisive about something, then make sure you stick with that intuition and stick with that mentality of, no, I'll pass. I won't, make that decision quite just yet until I know more. So, I'm sure, as a reader, if you like, as a reader, you are, you know, I'm sure your intuition tells you things. I'm sure you know when to do and when not to do, what decisions to make, what decisions not to make. Just proceed in caution. Proceed like, and know that you can't do too much with certain things. What it's gonna be is gonna be. Now, this Five of Swords can mean like you being, distracted by other people in the past. You might be thinking about your past, or you might be thinking about, people in the last couple months who've tried to, make life difficult for you. Um, uh, okay, yeah, your job, yeah. So if your job is stressing you out, then I would say, this is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is a person who is just like tired, man. They're like, you know what? I don't know what I need to do. But this full reverse can mean like also connected with the job. Like, don't make a decision to leave without having another job, or don't make a decision to leave just because you're stressed out. Make sure you find something that's gonna, make you happy, obviously, right? And every job is gonna be a pain in the ass. Everywhere you go, there's gonna be, people that you can't stand and people that you love. But But this Five of Swords to me, it also means that, uh, don't like, how many, like, don't degrade yourself into just getting rid of something just to get something else. Like, you know what I mean? Because the Five of Swords is like, to me, is like a person who like needs to get out quick before their lives even get even more stressful. And that's where the Fool reverse says, don't make like crazy decisions just out of like your instincts and do that type of stuff, you know. But at the end of the day, if your boss is a male, then maybe this boss of yours might say, hey, look, I don't want you to leave. Or if you've gone to this person already and they say, Kitty, I can't do nothing about it. But if they're the best, if they're a good boss, then I would say that they're going to say, please don't make that decision of leaving because I need you. I want you to work here. I know, things are stressful. What can I do? So for instance, if this is tied to the job situation, then I would say maybe he has some type of good news for you where if you were to complain to him about something, yeah. I mean, this could just be like, this could just be like he's a good boss, but sometimes biased. Yeah. Maybe if I mean he's really if he's really a good boss, then that's probably who this is, the King of Swords, right? But he doesn't want you to make that decision to leave. And maybe with the rest of the cards, the Hermit and the Five of Swords is like you might just say, "Hey, look, you're biased. You ain't gonna really do anything for me to really stay here." So maybe you need to put that maybe this Fool card maybe saying don't take the risk of you know making a decision too fast. Maybe he has something in store for you because you're asking what good things are coming. So maybe your boss is going to tell you something good because he's up right here, right? So this might be, you pretty much saying, him pretty much saying to you, hey, I don't want you to leave. I will, I'll do what it takes. If you're a valued employee and you've been there for a while, he might make your life better because you're finally complaining about it, or you're giving him the ultimatum. You're putting a decision on his hands. So that's what these cards could mean. So when you ask what good things are coming your way, good things might be coming your way through work, through your boss finally saying, hey, you know, listen, Kitty, look, I'm gonna make this happen. I'll try and compromise here, and you've been here for 14 years, so yeah. So I would say your boss is gonna give you good news. Mm. He might have to make a decision between you and another woman, but this woman that's at the job, she's very like she's a person that can't be trusted. So there might be like a Queen of Pentacles reverse lady at this job that he has to make a decision to get rid of in order for you to be happy or in order for things to get better. She might be the problem, or he might be disappointed in this woman and feel like she's an issue. So, but I would say like it's not really, it might not even be totally up to him to really make this decision good. He might have to deal with another man and then try and get rid of this pain in the ass woman. So Yeah, exactly. That's not your problem. I say that all the time. That's my favorite saying. Ain't my problem. So I think that he's working on, like, he could be trying to find out if this woman that's at the job is really, lying to him so he can get rid of her to make life better. So maybe that's the good thing that's coming your way is work stuff with your boss giving you good news about something and you finding out that this all happens. So work could be an issue, with this Queen of Pentacles reverse chick here. Looks like she's yeah, yeah. I think they're gonna have to get rid of this person in order for things to get better. Because it's saying it's some type of outside influence that's, people on the outside influencing him to do things, but he thinks that, he doesn't want to disappoint anybody. And if like the second person in charge is a younger man, then I would say like he'll probably try and get this person to, you know, yeah. But there might be like a younger guy there that's in charge as well, or he might be like, maybe second in charge or second in command. There could be like a younger person that's leaving. So there could be like a man that's leaving and a woman that is, a pain in the ass. The supervisor is a woman and you don't like her. Yeah. So I think this is the Queen of Pentacles reverse that I see here because this woman is not trustworthy. But she fears that her job is on the line because of something. Or she might be getting ready to leave with a man. So if she has a boyfriend and he's like ready to leave the country or the state or leave to go to another place, she might be going with him. So that way she'll be out of your hair too. Ah. Hmm. Well, they might just end up getting rid of her because of something that she done. She's under scrutiny right now. They're very suspicious of her. So something's going on. So you're gonna find out something good through your boss. Usually when I do these readings, it's like within a 30-day period. So from now until the end of February, these things should be occurring. You're welcome and thank you too. I appreciate it. So I would say there could be some good things coming to you through work. That's what I see, which is good. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I don't really get love readings anyway. I kind of just love myself. I'm at the age where I don't really care anymore. I like being single because I don't have to deal with nobody's bullshit. I've been through enough relationships to say, yeah, whatever. You know, yeah, self love is the best way, the best love. It's only the best love you can give yourself. Sometimes when you date, people throughout the years of your life, you say, you know what, the hell with this, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm just, I'm an Aquarius, so yeah, I don't really care about love stuff and all that right now. I don't really care. Like I said, if a good woman came into my life, I would entertain it and see how far it goes. But if it doesn't go anywhere, I won't be heartbroken. I'll be just like, oh, well, her loss, not mine. I feel like we always got to put, yeah, my birthday is next week on the 6th of February. Thanks. But yeah, I'll be 49, and I really don't care about uh relationships at the moment. But if one came my way, I would entertain it, and I would take it day by day. I wouldn't be like, get married by the end of the year or some crazy shit like that. Hell no. That would definitely not be happening. I need to be with somebody for a couple years before I think about anything like that. And I have to live with the person too, which is the right way. That way you can actually see what the person's about when you live with them. But nowadays, these people, you know, oh no, hell no. In this day and age, if you're in your late 40s, you know, you can't trust nobody these days. And back then, now, like people are so desperate to get into a relationship right away. People date today, date tomorrow, they date again on the third day, and then they have sex. If it's good, then they'll stay. Then they'll say that they're going out with each other after a week. Boyfriend and girlfriend posted all over the internet. And then in 3 months, they're engaged. And by the end of the year, they're married. That don't work. That don't work for me. It ain't gonna happen. Because I'm not gonna get divorced in 9 months later or a year later and say I made a mistake. No. Hell no. Exactly. That ain't happening in my world. Never ever. No, no. No, no. Yeah. But these people nowadays, these young people, they're like, yes, I'm in love. Life's too short. I gotta get married right now. But I'll be divorced by next year. That's why there's so many divorces, because people are so dumb. They just don't want to do traditional things anymore. Like, why don't you date the person, get to know them, yeah, see how they are. After like a year of dating, you can move in, eventually. What do you mean, a whole year? Oh my God. Yeah, if you want to be with somebody for the rest of your life, for years, then why are you so impatient? What you do is you date for a year, and then you decide to move in with each other, and then you see how life is when you're with each other every day. And if you can't handle each other after the first month, then you shouldn't be living with each other. Maybe you're gonna have one of those relationships where you don't get married, but you just, with each other, but you don't live with each other. You're with each other, but not live with each other. But that would be the perfect world and the perfect relationship. Because that way I don't have to deal with your ass every day. I can't be with people every day, all day, unless like I really and truly get along with them and they give me my space. I don't mind doing things with you every day, but don't be around me every day like my shadow. You know. That's why pets are so nice. They can just go to sleep and leave you alone. That's why I miss my dog. Yeah, Chat GTP and AI, they talk back, or they tell you things. I'm good. I don't really care about relationships and all that right now. When I was younger, I was, young and full of energy and horny, ready to have, somebody in my life. And I wanted to get married. I wanted to have kids. I wanted the whole 9 yards. And then when I didn't get it early, I said, oh, if I haven't got it now, I ain't getting it ever. So I'm just say, fuck it. I don't care. I have 6 nephews, and they're just like having my own kids. I've been around them my whole life and raised them all. Your sister was dating somebody for 10 years. They lived together for about a year and then promptly broke up. Yeah, see? Because they finally realized they can't be around each other every day, all day. It's very hard to be around somebody all day, every day. It really is. And if you feel that way now, like you can't really be with somebody all day, every day, and you want your privacy, and you have to like, do certain things, it's not. And when you do work like this, a lot of people don't really want you. Because then if they can't do no shady shit without you finding out. Can you imagine if a woman, let's just say a woman meets me, right? And she don't know anything about me. And then, we get pretty close and then, she says, "Oh, what do you do?" I'll be like, "Well, I do a lot of things." She'd be like, "Oh, like what?" I say, I do psychic work, read cards. I have a channel on YouTube and I do mediumship and talk to dead people. She'd be like, "Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. Can you read me right now?" I'll be like, "Yeah, sure." And I'll read her. Some spirit will probably come through. And she'd be like, "This is real. Oh my God, I can't deal with this. That means he's going to know everything about me." And if she's a shady ass woman, she ain't going to want me no more. She'd be like, "I can't date this guy. Hell no. He's going to find this me pulling cards behind my back, find out what I'm doing." But if she accepts me for what I do and things like that in my whole life, my whole life isn't all about psychic stuff, but yeah. Then she might be in my live and some woman in here probably says, "Hey Marky, how you doing, handsome? Oh, that woman called you handsome. Where is she to? Is she in Bermuda?" "No, she don't live here." "Oh, okay." Should be searching her and shit, chat GBP and all that shit. I don't feel like dealing with that bullshit, to be honest. I ain't got no time for that. Oh, well, that's good, Tanya. See, COVID brought a lot of people together and also destroyed a lot of people. They couldn't handle being with the people all day, every day. Yeah, it's more like lust on first sight. Yeah. Mhm. Lust at first sight. I have to admit, a lot of people have lust at first sight. They'll be like, "Oh, dang, look at that. Would I ever?" Your old lady would say, "Take him." Yeah. My mom would be like, "No, don't take him, because that means he ain't gonna be doing shit for me." If a woman, if I actually had a real life girlfriend and I was with her for a while, my mom, my sister, and all my women friends will probably be like, "Are you sure she's the right one, Mark? You tell that bitch not to aggravate you. You tell that bitch if she does anything to you, I'm gonna kick her ass." Like, calm down. I can handle myself. It's okay. It's not my first relationship. It's okay. That's the type of shit I have to deal with. I guarantee it. Your twin flame stalks your channel. I'm sure they do. That's one thing I don't like about YouTube is you can't see who's in here unless they talk, which is annoying. That's why they do it. Oh yeah, yeah, that crazy thing, yeah. Yeah, that's a true story. have witnesses. You know, that was crazy shit. And I didn't even know that was going on. And I would read for her all the time and talk to her, but never hit on her or anything because she wasn't my type. At the end of the day, she had a shit ton of kids, you know, and she was still living with her, the baby daddy. So, like, how the hell am I supposed to be your man? And you were banging some other guy that you were asking me about. So the whole thing was all delusional. It was just crazy shit. What it was is like what happens in a lot of people's delusional minds if they if they can't have you, nobody can. Even if they have somebody, they don't want nobody to get you because in their mind they like you, right? But they know they can't have you. But if they can't have you, nobody can. And this is the type of girl. That's the type of woman she was. She don't want nobody to have me. She'll lie to these chicks and tell them, "Oh yeah, me and Mark are dating." Then they'll come to me and say, "You're dating her?" I'm like, "Oh hell no!" And they're like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." They would DM me, show me the DMs about her talking to them about me. And then when I confronted her, she cried about it. And then like was telling me, I want you. And I'm like, "Hell no, woman, I don't want you. The fuck do I want you for? You didn't even live here. What am I gonna do with you? You out of your damn mind, woman." She tried ruining everything. 'Cause that's how people are. Some people are so vindictive and crazy that they know they can't have you, so they don't want nobody else to. Because, like I say many times on this channel and many times in my life, that really and truly and genuinely, people don't want to see you happy because they're not. If someone's not happy with their life, they don't want you to be happy. And that's the truth. It happens every day. Oh, well, next time you feel his energy, you should say hi. But that's just life. That's how it was back in here. Back in the day, I had a lot of crazy women in here that was saying and doing a lot of stupid shit, and a lot of them were just joking around and they were having fun because I'm the type of guy I like talking shit to everybody, having a good time. I'll flirt and have a good time. See if you're flirting, talking dirty to me, I'll do the same. It just be all in fun. But she took that shit literally. She thought that all these women wanted me. I'm like, who you fucking think I am, Tom Cruise? Take a break, woman. Ain't nobody in here want me like that. I don't even live next to nobody. Ain't nobody that comes in here that lives where I am. What you want me to do? Have fun sex every day? You out of your damn mind? Not me. But I'm so glad that doesn't exist here anymore. And I don't have crazy delusional people like that in here no more. So that's a blessing to me. I have a lot of decent people in here that understand, what life is and they don't act crazy like that and possessive. But being online and being on these platforms, you're always going to deal with crazy people, people that actually think they are a part of your life like that and never seen you a day in your life. You didn't even know what they look like just from a picture. But it happens. People are crazy. Well, yeah, that's pretty much the thing. Is I wasn't really nice to her. I used to diss the shit out of her, to be honest. But the more I dissed her, the better, like the more she liked me. So then I started being nice to her, and it still didn't work. So yeah, she was just one of those people that were just very possessed and obsessed with making sure that I didn't have a girlfriend in here. You know, And I used to be very clear to everybody. I'm not, this ain't a dating site. I'm here to do readings. You know, I ain't gonna time to be dating nobody on here that's miles and miles away from me. If you don't live here, then I don't want nothing to do with you. If you're not planning on coming here, I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm not here to be, this ain't Tinder. This is Marky Mark's Tarot. Yeah, that's it. And if you're gonna come here to visit me, that's fine. I'll take you around. I'll show you around. You know? I think that's what happened because I treated her like shit. It meant that she loved me. You know what I mean, Kitty? But see, I'm not when I'm mean or I diss a woman, that means I don't want you. If I'm nice to you, that means I like you. But not that doesn't mean I want you. It doesn't mean like I want to relate. If I want a relationship with somebody, I'm gonna tell them. I'm not scared to tell a woman like, "Hey, look, I like you a lot," you know. Yeah, it's not e-marketing. Yeah, exactly. I like that one. It's not e-harmony, it's e-marketing. Okay, get it right. It's not easy, man, because people like are so crazy. But it doesn't happen anymore to me, thank God. Because I already make myself perfectly clear that it ain't happening. Exactly. And I've already been through probably one of the most annoying online relationships I've ever had in my life. I've only had one online like relationship type of thing. And that woman drove me nuts. She lived far away from me and I didn't want to get involved with her. And I ended up getting involved with her and we ended up being very close. And then when I was ready to go visit her, which I didn't want to because I kind of felt deep down inside that I was wasting my time. I always felt like I was wasting my time, but in the back of my mind, I said, let maybe this is it, Mark. Maybe this is your chance. I always try to be optimistic and be positive. And right before I booked my ticket, she called me and she said, "Look, I gotta tell you something. I ended up meeting this guy and I really like him. And he lives here, you don't, and I think I chose him over you. So don't waste your time coming here." And then I was like, well, F you. I'm glad because I wasn't gonna come there anyway. And I've always had that thing in the back of my mind where I say, I know I'm making a mistake, but I just need somebody, I need you to clarify that I'm gonna make a mistake. So when she told me that, I wasn't really heartbroken. I was just disappointed because I had wasted all that time and energy on someone who was, you know, lying to my face pretty much. And I kind of knew it, but I was just living in denial, because you just want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And I'm the type of guy, I don't want to think negative of everybody all the time. I had hope that this was going to be something decent. But at the same time, I always tell people sometimes you have an angel on this shoulder and a devil on this one. The angel's saying, "No, Mark, don't fucking do it." Then the devil's like, "Come on, man. You want it." So it's like, it's weird because in different moods, different things, and different way, it all panned out for the best. It helped me from making a big mistake. And I would say probably like a couple months later, she texts me and I'm like, "What the fuck do you want?" And she's like, "Oh, I need to speak to you." And I'm like, "I don't want to talk to you, you know? And then she's like, "Oh, I just wanted to let you know that I'm pregnant." And I'm like, "I don't give a fuck if you're pregnant. It ain't my baby." And she was like, "Oh, I just wanted to tell you, that I'm happy, and I know that we discussed things like that, but I was like, why the fuck are you telling me that? Are you trying to rub this shit in my face or something? Are you trying to really like, aggravate me or something?" I said, "I don't give a fuck if you're pregnant. I wish you the best. Goodbye." And then the person that she was with and got pregnant with, she got married to. And then a year later, she got a divorce. He left her and went to another woman and cheated on her. And now she's all by herself with her child. And then she came back to me and told me, "Oh, I miss you and I love you." And I said, "Woman, are you out of your damn mind? You don't miss me and love me. If you did, you wouldn't have went to that guy and did what you did. Now it's too late. I don't want you, and I'm not taking care of that guy's daughter. Hell no. And you live far away from me, you go fuck yourself." And that was it. She was so delusional that she thought I was gonna take her back and be like, "Yeah, okay. I got dumbass written on my forehead. You must be mental, woman. You deal with your own problems now. You made your bed, go sleep in it." So see, God saved me from a hoe. And that's it. Simple as that. And that's why I'll never do like another online relationship ever again. Hell no. If you don't live here, I don't want nothing to do with you. Unless you're coming here on that laser jet, like Tanya said. Tanya said, "What are you gonna do, Mark? Get your laser jet and fly to Texas?" Yeah. I actually healed her daughter, to be honest, because her daughter's not the problem. She is. Yeah, exactly. You know the deal. Kitty says she's dead. Yeah. Well, she came to me one time. I'll tell you a story about this dumbass biatch. When her daughter was like maybe 4 months old, she had no one to talk to. And I never really wanted to give her the time of day anymore. But me being me, and when it comes to children, I have a soft spot for children. So she sent me a message and said, "Look, you're the only person, you're the only person that I know that can help me with my child and can tell me what's wrong through spirit. I really need your help, you know?" So I said, "What do you want?" She goes, "Look, my daughter's having a lot of problems. And the doctor says that every time, you know, when I bath my child, she, and then after the next day she's all fucked up. She's got like bacteria on her body and shit like that. And she's getting a rash and she's all fucked up and I don't know what to do. Doctors don't know what more to do for her. You're the only person I can turn to tell me what I can do." And I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, man, I really don't want to do this." But I said, this poor little girl has this dumbass bitch mom, you know? And a lot of things ran through my mind. Like, I was like, should I help her? And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to help her with the child, see what's wrong. I'm going to find out what's going on through spirit and I'll tell her. And hopefully that it works. So then I told her I'll work on it and I'll get back to you. So I went in, went into the lab, looked, checked, talked to Spirit. Spirit told me that she has to bath her daughter with spring water instead of the water that comes from her apartment because the water is contaminated in her apartment. And when it goes on a newborn baby's skin, it'll do that too. So I told her, "You're gonna have to go to the grocery store and get bottled water that doesn't run through pipes." And she bathed her child for 1 week, and everything was solved after that. So, she's all excited and happy because I resolved the issue and told her what to do. So she thought that me and her was like, going to be buddy buddies again. And I said, look, I helped you with your daughter. Now you can fuck off and leave me alone. And she did. I haven't heard from her in a long, long time. And I hope I never do. Because I'm been done with that, you know. I wish the child the best, not her. But yeah, I ended up helping her do that stuff. And it's all good. At least I helped the child. So because she's worthless anyway. But yeah. I actually don't have no Leo in my chart, but I'm a double Aquarius, so that means I don't give a fuck. Well, I know, Fiona. I can't help it. It's not like I have a sign here that says, you know, dumb hoes allowed. Oh boy. But yeah, thank God I don't have too many of those no more. It's very limited. I have decent people in here now. I don't really have too many dumbasses in here. Maybe one or two here and there. You know? But yeah, it's all good. There's a lot of Aquarius birthdays. And every year when I see all the Aquarius birthdays, I say to myself, shit, another Aquarius? I didn't even know that person was an Aquarius. So yeah, it's a lot of Aquarius birthdays coming up. But a lot of us are not the same. A lot of Aquariuses are, popular singers, actors, you know, significant sports people. Aquariuses are pretty cool. My birthday on February 6th is the same day as Ronald Reagan, which is one of the presidents of the United States back in the day that was very popular. He also was an actor too. He was a good president. Um, and Bob Marley. That's how everybody knows my birthday through Bob Marley. Because when everybody plays his music on his birthday, everybody calls me. Oh yeah, I remembered your birthday today because of Bob Marley, and you the same day. I was listening to the radio and I said, "Oh, that's my boy Mark's birthday. I gotta call him now." I'll get text messages. Oh yeah, everybody always says, "I didn't know you was born the same day as Bob Marley." I was like, "Duh, two legends born on the same day. What you expect?" So yeah, that's how everybody knows my birthday through Bob Marley's birthday. But when I went to school one morning, like on FM 89, because back then all we had was like the radios, that one or two radio stations on our way to school. And I said, today is February 6th, and it's Ronald Reagan's birthday today. And also Bob Marley and so and so and so and so. And I don't know who else, but those are the two people I know that are very famous that have birthdays on my birthday. There's a few other people, but those are the two main people that I know. I have a lot of friends that have the same birthday as me. There's a girl named Michelle and what's her name? Melissa. They have the same birthdays as me in Bermuda. Two girls I know. They have the same birthday as me. February 16th. Yeah. My nephew is February. One of my nephews is February 10th. But yeah, I know a lot of Aquarius' birthdays. Like Cristiano Ronaldo, the world famous football player. He's the 5th. He's the day before me. He goes 41. Yesterday was Ilda's birthday. Yeah, I know a few. Michael Jordan's birthday was on the 25th of January. I think it was the 25th. Wasn't? Let me Google that actually. Actually, no, my bad. He's born on the 17th of February. So yeah, he's in Aquarius. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's born on the 17th of February. It must be somebody else that's on the 25th. I know there's another person that was born on the 25th that was famous. Yeah, Michael Jordan's also an Aquarius, February 17th. I knew he was Aquarius, but it was somebody else that was born on the 25th. I can't remember who that was now. I don't know. Aquarius celebrities. Harry Styles, like you just said, Oprah Winfrey, Shakira, Jennifer Aniston, Christian Bale, and Kerry Washington. These are some of the few celebrities that are born in Aquarius. Megan Thee Stallion. That hope. Harry Styles. Megan Thee Stallion, born on February 2nd. 3rd is Shakira. No, she was born on the 2nd, I mean. She's the same age as me. 1977. Who the heck is J-Hope? This weirdo. Natalie Dormer. Bella Porch. Oprah Winfrey. Yara Shahidi. I guess I'm saying that right. Oh, Alicia Keys. That's right. She's born on the 25th of January. That's who it was. I knew somebody famous was born on the 25th. Alicia Keys. Kerry Washington. Emma Roberts. Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan, the actor. He's on February 9th. Michael Jordan, I said, February 17th. Jennifer Aniston, she's famous. I used to watch her on Friends. Uzi Aduba. I don't know who the hell you are. Oh, Dr. Dre. That's right, I forgot. Dr. Dre was born on the 18th of February. Elijah Wood, the Lord of the Rings guy. Paris Hilton. I ain't heard anything about that lately. Sorry. Cristiano Ronaldo, like I just said. Brandy, the singer. Oh, Ellen DeGeneres and her lesbo lover, Stephanie Beatrice. Damn, your girl's big, girl. The Weeknd, Gucci. Chloe Grace Moretz, I don't know who that is. Chris Rock. On the 7th, Laura Dern, I know that woman. She's on a movie I saw. Elizabeth Olsen. Ariel Winter. Molly Ringwald. Damn, you look terrible now. Elizabeth Banks. I've seen that face before. Tom Hiddleston. Laura Linney. Ed Sheeran. Taylor Lautner. Christian Bale. Kelly Rowland. Evan Peters. Hannibal Buress. Justin Timberlake. His birthday is tomorrow, the 31st. I didn't even know he was in Aquarius. Huh. His birthday is tomorrow, Justin Timberlake. Issa Fisher. She's cute. Ashton Kutcher. That weirdo. LeVar Burton. Bob Marley. Oh, Guy Fieri. I didn't know Guy Fieri was in Aquarius. No wonder. He's like me. He likes to cook. That's a lot of celebs. That's pretty cool. Not bad. Oh, you know Ilda, Kitty? Oh, cool. Yeah, Ilda's my Hermana. Her birthday was yesterday. Oh, your nephew is going to be 6 years old. I wish my nephews were that young. They're all older now. Yeah. Uh, Tiny said Mark, said in Dan's mom's voice. Yeah, there's a lot of actresses. Yeah, I like Justin Timberlake. He's got good songs. You know, when I was a DJ, I played one of his famous songs a lot. A lot of people requested it. Um, he's all right. You don't really hear too much about him no more anyway, unless he was with Britney. When he was with Britney Spears, that's when he was like, the talk of the town. Yeah. As a person, I don't really care about them like that anyway. So I agree with you. Anybody who dates Britney Spears has got issues. But yeah. I never wanted to play any of her songs when I was DJing in public. A lot of girls used to come up to me, play Britney. I'm like, I ain't playing that damn woman. That crackhead, I ain't playing her. They were like, come on, Mark, please play Britney. I said, I don't have her. I was lying. I had her in my CD case at the time, but I just refused to play her sometimes. I didn't really like her that much. She was annoying. Yeah. But she was very popular. I never really liked her music. I'm not really a fan of that music anyway, but there was one song that she had that I listened to and I had to play it when I DJ because it was like one of the most popular songs in the world. Um, I can't remember it, but it was like on a Pink album or something that she had that I had bought that time. It was like a very famous song, and I used to play it all the time and be like, this is pain. I can't remember the song. If I heard it, I'll probably be like, oh yeah, this song. But yeah, there was a song that I had to play every time. I can't remember because it was so long ago. But I remember it was like a pinkish type of label or whatever it was. I can't remember. The CD that I had was on like this pinkish CD thing that I bought with like multiple songs on it. And that song was a song I had to play all the time. Oh my God. So annoying. I can't remember. That's how sad it is. But yeah, I'm not a fan of hers. When I saw her all fucked up and shit, I'm like, yep, there you go. This crazy ass woman. When she first came out, I liked her. You know, yeah, she was very popular. That's for sure. Everybody loved that damn woman. She was fine as hell back then too. She was beautiful. Unfortunately, like most actors and singers, they get all fucked up. They get all drugged up and crazy, act dumb, do stupid shit, date dumb people. So, unfortunately, she had. I don't know what's going on with her now, but I know she had a hard time with some bullshit. But people still love her, like Tanya. Tanya says, "Oh, I love Britney, and I still do. I have her Oracle card deck. Britney." My friends tease me all the time because I say, "Me play Britney Spears when I play music? Oh, hell no." They all used to laugh at me. Come on, man, the girls are gonna love you if you play her. I'm like, no, no. I'll play. I used to play it though. Yep, everybody said that. Everybody dissed the guy. You could see he's a weirdo. There's not many actors and actresses that are married and stay happily married and have like a decent relationship. There's not many, especially if you're like super popular. It's hard to be that way. It's hard to be like together with somebody that's because a lot of people had when you have a lot of power and a lot of money and you're very popular, it's hard to be with somebody in the same you know category, especially in the music thing. Those people will get they if you stay to yourself and you do the right things, and you'll be all right. you know yeah, exactly, because money is the root of all evil. Money, when she got rich, that's when everything started to be go down for you make bad decisions, you get rich, you get caught up with the wrong people. Next thing you know, you're waking up and your whole life's fucked. So that's one of the reasons why I never ever want to be popular in the world, because it's not good. Popularity is not good for you. Too many people all up on you. Too many people know your shit, want to see where you are, what you're doing, try and catch you slipping. It's bad, man. It's a fucked up life to live. I listen to Cristiano Ronaldo. He's my favorite sports athlete ever, and he says in his podcast that he wishes that he wasn't popular because he can't even go anywhere without people aggravating him, and he has to roll around with security all the time, or else people will like pretty much like get him. He's one of the most popular people in the world, if not the most popular. He's one of the most talked about people ever, and he's got a beautiful wife, kids, and he's perfectly fine. Like he's not one of those. He got caught up with Kim Kardashian for a little while, and then he must have realized that that shit ain't gonna work. Then he got caught up with that other supermodel weirdo. Then he ended up finding a nice Spanish chick, and end up having his family, and he's happy as shit now, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy he didn't get caught up in that bullshit, that life. He got away from it just in time. He didn't sell his soul, which I was so happy he didn't. But yeah, some people get lucky where they survive the bullshit, but you have to be. I wouldn't want to be them. I would not want to be them, because popularity can ruin your life, like, too much. People knowing exactly where you live and shit, and would do anything to get an autograph or a picture, or it's fucking bad, man. It's very bad out there. People are crazy. A lot of crazy people. Yeah, you're married. Wake up. Yeah, you wake up married to a deadbeat. Yeah. That's why I always take my time getting to know people, because I don't want to wake up to a deadbeat either. And I don't want to wake up next to some, you know, crazy woman that's going to suffocate me during the night. I got to be very sure of you. I got to have spirit security. But yeah, there's a lot of celebrities that, even that woman that died, what's her name? The chick we were just talking about, that was in Home Alone. You know, she looked good a couple months ago, and now look at her. She looked terrible before she died. I feel bad for her. She looked like really bad, like the whatever disease or whatever she had, just you can see it ate up her whole body. It's sad. She always looked good. And then when I saw that picture of her today, I'm like, holy shit, don't even look like the same person. I mean, I hope it wasn't an AI thing or something like that, but the picture I saw of her, it was on like Facebook, and it showed her she didn't look good at all. So I feel bad for her, but 71 is a good age. At least you made it that far. Some people don't make half of that. So, yeah. Apparently, there is riots in Los Angeles right now. There's riots in Los Angeles, Portland, and Minnesota. ICE protests live with a bunch of dumbasses. People are mental. People are really, really mental. Anyway, while they're rioting, I'm going to go to sleep, and they can kiss my ass, because they're dumb for rioting. They're dumb for being out of their beds and throwing shit and acting like a bunch of crazy people. So, not my problem. You want to put yourself in the line of fire, go right ahead. I'm so glad Bermuda doesn't have to deal with stupid shit like that. Bermudians ain't worried about no protests, and we don't give a shit. We ain't gonna waste our damn time on the streets. The last time I saw some small type of protest in here in Bermuda was last year during the Palestine bullshit, or that free Palestine bullshit. And I looked at one of the people, I'm like, are you serious right now? You're gonna hold up a sign talking about free Palestine? If you want to free Palestine, and go the fuck out there and go get them and bring them back to Bermuda then. And they were looking at me like, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, you're dumb. What are you doing? You live in Bermuda. Who the fuck cares about Palestine? If you care so much, then go out there. Go to Palestine and go grab a bunch of people and put them in your house. You jackass. Get off this street. You're in the fucking road. That's what I told this person. I was so mad. You want to do that shit? Sit in a lawn chair in your own yard in your house and put up the sign every day. Fuck you coming to the city for and clogging up traffic for that bullshit. Ain't nobody in Palestine know where the hell Bermuda is, you moron. Fuck out of here. Friday is clean the camper day, and I was vacuuming underneath the sheets on the bed, and I wanted to put off the attachment, and the whole thing came apart, and all the dust and everything. I vacuumed and all over. What am I gonna do with you, Tanya? Huh? What am I gonna do with you? Don't answer that question. Oh, Tanya. That's why you're supposed to empty the damn thing before you vacuum. You sound like my damn sister. She likes to keep all the dust in the vacuum. I told her every time you vacuum, you're supposed to empty that dust shit out of there. And everything you vacuum, you're supposed to empty that shit. Shut up, Mr. Know-It-All. I'm like, okay. I never vacuumed in my life, so I won't know. Oh, women. You're all just a pain in the ass. Well, obviously it wasn't empty if all the dust went all over the damn place. See? Something ain't right. Or maybe one of the attachments had dust in it. Yeah. This is why I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. It's not your fault. Meanwhile, Phil's probably in the background just saying, I don't know, Marky, bro. What do you want me to do? You know how this damn woman is. What can I do? What do you want me to do, Marky? This is what I had to put up with all these years. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I need to go get some sleep. I might have to wake up early tomorrow and take my nephew to volleyball if it's raining. He says he'll take his motorcycle if it's not. All right, I'm gonna go get in my bed. I'm had enough for today, but at least I feel better. Kind of felt like shit these last few days. You know? Kind of felt weird these last few days, but today I felt pretty good on and off, but now I feel all right. I'm doing good. Okay. All right, I checked all my shit, turned the alarm on. Good to go. Okay. All right. I've checked everything. All right. Good night, Fiona. Good night, Tanya. And whoever else is in here. Good night. Take care. And I'll see you all tomorrow. You know. The jersey behind me, the one and only Cristiano Ronaldo. See? C. Ronaldo. Sporting. Clube de Portugal. Oh shit. Hermione, what's going on? You okay? I was just talking to Kitty. She came in here for the first time. What's her name? Kitty Love Messages. She says she knows you. She says you're a sweetheart. She says, I love Ilda. She's so sweet. She always sends me e-cards. Kitty Love Messages. She came in here for the first time. And I said it was your birthday. And she says, oh, yes. I love Ilda. I'm like, you know my Hermana? What the fuck? Okay, cool. Well, if she's your friend, she's my friend then. She's my friend now. She got a reading from me. She's very nice. She seems cool. She laughed at all my jokes. She talked a lot of shit too, so that's good. She's a Leo, so you know. Leo's like us Aquariuses. Okay, cool. Oh, you were celebrating? That's good. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Yeah. She came through. I didn't know her, but I've seen her around. My friend Goodman shared her on her channel, on his channel, so that's how I kind of knew. But I don't really go check anybody, but you know. But yeah, she's cool. Remember, my birthday present to you is a reading, so whenever you need it, let me know. Yeah, Goodman's my mate. He's a cool guy. He always shares everybody's channel. You know, helps everybody. You know, he's a good man. See, Goodman, good man. I actually saw him share Kitty's channel. I think it was yesterday or the day before. And that's how like I remember her from when she came in here. But she said she knows all you guys. You know? So I'm like, oh, you know Ilda? Hey, that's my Hermana shit. She knows you. She knew Tanya. She knew Goodman. She knows a lot of people that Dan. She knew a lot of people that was in there. I was like, okay, cool. Got another person. You're welcome, Hermana. So that's good. I'm glad everybody knows everybody. Makes it easier, you know. So yeah, she had a good time when she was in there. We talked a good bit. Yeah. All right, Hermana, I'm so glad you had a good time. I've been on here for like almost 2 hours now, so I need to go get my ass to sleep. So I might have to wake up early tomorrow and take my nephew to volleyball practice. So, because it might be raining tomorrow. We're supposed to get bad weather tomorrow night. I'm supposed to go out tomorrow night too. See, every time I make a plan to go out at night to some party, there's always some bullshit. We're supposed to have a big winter storm here tomorrow. Supposed to reach like 50-mile-an-hour winds, rain, thunderstorms, all sorts of bullshit. So if you guys don't see me tomorrow night, you know that the weather fucked everything up. Yeah, that's the first day I met her too. I never met her before. I've heard of her, but I've never really been in her channel. I don't really go to other psychics channels like that. I don't really have a desire to do that. But you know, I'll go visit her now that I'm subscribed to her. I'll visit her. You know, see what she's up to. Talk some shit. Have fun. It's all good. If she's you guys' friends, then I'll be her friend too. I trust you guys' judgment. Yeah, I'm supposed to go out to a party tomorrow with my sister, my cousin, my other friend, her best friend, My sister's best friend and her husband are my friend. So I don't like my sister's best friend, but her husband's my friend. We went to school together. So yeah. So we're all gonna go out tomorrow if weather permitting. So they might call it off because the weather's so bad. But we'll see. The weather might come late. It might come Sunday morning and we might be able to actually make it. But apparently it's supposed to be really bad. But sometimes, Bermuda's just a speck in the ocean. So maybe it's not ending up being that bad. Maybe it goes more to the left or, you know, that's type of shit. No, 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 no. I went to school with my sister's best friend's husband. Her husband is my friend from school, not her. She ain't my damn best friend. Hell no. I don't even like her. I don't like my sister's best friend. She's a weirdo, but anyway. My friend married her, and I was like, oh boy, you dumbass. But whatever. Anyway, he's still my friend. We went to school together and shit. He's a cool guy. But it's not his fault. So yeah, I'm going out with him, my sister, her best friend, which is his wife, my cousin, which is my best friend. We're all going out tomorrow. And then my other friend I play music with, DJ with, him and his brother supposed to come too. And I'll probably see a bunch of idiots and hoes out there in the same clothes. So yeah, I'll probably see, a bunch of idiots tomorrow that I don't like and people that I do like. But if the weather is really bad around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night when I'm supposed to go to this party, then I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to be on here and fuck that party. I ain't going. That's why I didn't get a ticket. I'd rather just pay at the door. I told everybody, don't buy no damn ticket. Just pay at the door. It's only $20. Just in case the weather's shitty, you bought a ticket for nothing. But if the weather is bad, they might call it off, even though it's inside. But you still have to park and then walk there, So people ain't gonna go there if it's raining. You can get all wet. What you gonna do? Have a wet and wild party when you get in there? That ain't happening. Anyway, we'll see. If you see me here tomorrow at 11 o'clock at night, you know that I didn't go. I'm probably gonna tell you I ain't going. Exactly. That's all. We'll have our party over here. Fucking right. I'll be here chilling. All right. Good night, Tanya, Ilda, Fiona. I'll see you ladies tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night and your weekend if I don't see you. But if you see me here tomorrow night, I'll be here during the day probably. But if you see me here tomorrow night, you know I didn't go nowhere. But if you don't see me, then you know I went. Weather permitting. Honestly, between me and you, I hope I don't go. I hope the weather's bad and I don't have to go because I really don't want to go. I'd rather be home. But we'll see. All right, good night. Take care. I don't really want to go.